Welcome to the Kre-Per Show.
All right.
The Kre-Per Show is here. Listen, quick disclaimer. If you dislike skateboarding, women, and beer, then don't watch this episode. What's up, Donald?
Just excited to talk about Kre-Per. It's been a while. Maybe it's a little dark. I should probably.
Is it a little dark in here?
Yeah. Here, hold on a second.
Lit the room up. I love it.
You got to have a little bit of light with the lamp and the bright ideas.
You got a lot of bright ideas. It's the perfect costume for you. I have a tin with this, but I couldn't put it on because I got headphones on. So my costume's a little bit lackluster, but Donald's had this for.
Well, this has been my Halloween outfit for years.
Yeah.
And but I don't usually like to turn it on. I usually like to have girls turn me on. That's my line. Hey, can you turn me on?
Yeah, curvy like your trucks. So, we're back. Thank you to everybody for the last episode. That was crazy. A lot of comments, a lot of views, a lot of fun. We're really excited to keep talking about the lockers, but today we're here to talk about Kre-Per.
Yes. The anti-truck.
The anti-truck. Skateboarding goes to hell.
Yeah, so the story about Kre-Per was, I just wanted to do something really different. I mean, that's kind of, I think GrindKing in general is trying to come up with something, push the envelope of innovation and be different. Because if you look at all the trucks out there today, there's a lot of same old. Even some of the new brands. And I respect that because, you got to have something that's a traditional kind of marks. It's just pure function, and it has it's like a bench standard for the industry. But the trouble with that, in my opinion, or at least what I'd like to contribute to skateboarding, is to push that envelope a little bit, so that because my thinking is that if you can make a truck that pushes the performance and adds other features that can improve your skating, then skateboarding itself can progress. There's a ceiling. If you have the same trucks forever, there's a certain point where you can't go any further, in a sense. It's difficult to make any progress because the trucks are kind of limiting at that point. And I always think that anything can be improved. Even though I've just come out with a new truck, it could be, I'm already working on the locker too, put it that way. So I believe that everything can be improved. And Kre-Per, though, was a different take on it. It was sort of like, why can't a truck be something just totally wacko? But it still work, but why can't it just have a complete different approach to the design, to where it's kind of like art. Why can't it looks completely different, still work good, but have this different position in the skateboard industry, rather than just be another truck, another Me Too product?
It's an actual truck with a unique personality.
Yeah, it has its own personality. So that's where and of course, when I first came out with it, there was a lot of pushback from hardcore skaters. Oh, that's a gimmick, and that's all these, like, and no matter what. I mean, even with a locker, I'm sure I'm going to get a lot of, it's too crazy. Actually, there were some comments. It's too
many innovations.
Too many innovations. And I'm thinking, like, wait a sec. Every single one of those innovations improves the truck. When I first came out with the, we'll talk about that locker. I'm going to stay on Kre-Per, but
we're gonna get back into that.
That's the next show.
Don't worry, we're keeping you guys updated. But right now it's Halloween.
Yeah, so we have to. It's got to be a little bit more.
So why don't you go back? Like, let's start with the story.
Yeah.
How did it get started?
So I started. The other episode before, I think the last couple ones I showed, it was the art of trucks. On the making of this, was hand sculpted. I sculpted these by my hand and using different materials, Bondo and stuff, and it took a lot of time, but the trucks came out, very different. And I was taking a chance. I was like, are these even going to sell? Because it was so radical.
Yeah.
But then I thought, what? How are you going to know? You got to put it out there and see what happens. And the interesting thing about it was that the hardcore skaters that I thought would be totally against it were the ones that wanted to ride for the team.
Yeah.
So all the guys that were on the original Kre-Per team were there was a lot of good riders on GrindKing, but the hardcore guys, all the kind of punk rock dudes, gravitated towards Kre-Per for some reason. And
Well, it's punk rock.
yeah,
I mean, just look at the thing.
yeah.
Yeah.
And so there was a lot of stories, especially when we decided to do a video. This was the anti-truck, so it was going to be the anti-video. So I let Ryan Tate direct that video, and I let him go. I didn't put any restraints on him, really. Maybe I don't remember. There's a couple ideas he had that were just like
You tried to put a couple restraints.
But he said, no, let me just do it. Let me just do it my way. So I said, okay, because he's a creative guy, and he had like his own vision for it, and it turned out to be kind of a video that I think is it's its own thing. Again, it had its own thing. It was pushing the edge, and to this day, I think it still holds up as a video worth watching.
We got the video right here.
Yeah.
Kre-Per
As a matter
Show.
of fact, that's an original copy unopened. We're gonna
give one away.
Give that away to the first person, let's say, that does a grind. The best costume you have to wear since Halloween. The best costume, and you're doing a grind. Whoever does the best costume and a grind gets
any
the
grind.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter what grind
it doesn't matter
is.
what grind. You just have to have a good costume.
It's our new GrindKing competition right now. So
And you also get show them the sticker on there. That was one of the original Kre-Per stickers where, Kre-Per had a lot of really good graphics. So that skull bat wing kind of thing was kind of mimicking the truck. The truck
it's got
itself.
some checkmark race car stripes a
Yeah,
little bit too.
it was, there was a lot of cool graphics for Kre-Per and stickers and stuff, which the idea is that I'd like to bring Kre-Per back. Again, this is Team GrindKing. We want to hear your feedback. Should I bring Kre-Per back? And if so, my plan is to redesign this. I still want to make it crazy looking, like as crazy as this, but with the new technology. Again, I want to. The new Kre-Per will have new innovations in it, but it's still going to look wicked like that.
So yeah, in the comments, we know you want Kre-Per to come back.
Yeah.
We've seen the comments, but what do you want to see on the truck?
Yeah, whatever you guys think, sizes, colors. Should it be crazy looking or mellowed out? Speaking of mellowed out, I did come out with another Kre-Per model called the Invader.
Kre-Per 2s.
Yeah, well, I called it the Invader, which
Yeah.
is, I guess it'd be Kre-Per 2, but I kind of like having names for trucks instead of just like a number because it gives it more personality.
Yeah, it's like running a car company, like we're talking about
like
before.
car companies do that. So, this one was the mellowed out version of the Kre-Per, as you could see, was quite a bit different in the radicalness. It didn't have the skull, which I really liked.
Did you feel guilty about the video, and then you just decided to go a little bit more unradical on the Kre-Per?
No, I just thought that because some people were like bagging, "Oh, that's not a skate truck; it's a gimmick." I was like, okay, so I guess I got to make one that looks more like a regular skate truck.
Donald, we got to stop listening to people.
I know.
We got to start fucking.
Every time I
telling
listen to people, I always go like, why'd I do that? Because it didn't sell as good. It was definitely not as popular as the original one, and I could see why.
Here at GrindKing, we want to blow your minds.
Yeah.
Even if that means bad things sometimes.
Yeah, so
people aren't gonna always like dig it, but
yeah, one of my favorite colorways of the Kre-Per, which was, I gotta charge it up on the UV, but this was the glow in the dark one, and also some people don't know I had a 2.5, 8. People are going by. I now go by axle length.
it's a better way to go about it.
It's like 8-inch, 8.5. I actually had a Kre-Per 2-inch axle.
Oh wow.
Yeah, it was a 2-inch axle. Believe it or not, it's right here.
Yeah, for all you fingerboarders.
It was a little mini creeper with a 2-inch axle.
Yeah, with no nut portal though.
Yeah.
For all you fingerboarders.
Yeah. It was cool though. They did a good job. Tech Deck did it actually. I
wonder if anybody has those out right now on like a Tech Deck who is a professional.
Yeah, I mean these are
fingers.
super collector items. I don't know whoever managed to get one of these, but these are super rare.
Yeah.
I think I'll one day do another mini one.
Yeah, I want a pair. Put it on a Tech Deck.
And maybe a giant one too. Maybe I should do like a 12-inch axle.
I've never been able to like use a fingerboard and ollie. Like, you know how people like they can ollie, but like I always used my thumb underneath the Tech Deck to like make it look like it was ollieing.
I always tried that and I was like,
I could never figure it out.
Silly.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go on my board.
But then I saw
outside.
guys doing it. I was like, oh, there's some skill.
I'm
behind
like
it.
a little jealous. Yeah, I'm like I wanted to figure out how to do the ollie, but I couldn't.
Yeah, there's some guys who do. I mean, the stuff they're like doing like, I mean, pretty much all the tricks.
So ladies, go find go find those fingerboarders and how to use their hands. I can't find it.
So so anyway, going back to some of the old stuff is that at the there was this is another question I have for Team GrindKing out there. If I do bring back Kre-Per, if I do bring it back, it would be somewhere probably by Halloween next year.
Halloween next year, the next Kre-Per Show.
So that's the plan, Halloween of 2025. And I want to perhaps not just bring back the trucks alone, but maybe offer a complete, because I have some ideas for some really wicked skate shapes. Not just coffin, of course, that's going to be obvious, but some really, out there skate shapes. So I want to hear what people think. If I bring back Kre-Per, would they be down to maybe get a complete with a whole, matching graphics to the truck? I mean, the whole thing would look crazy.
How about the Addams Family hand deck? Like the hand.
Oh,
creeping down the street.
Thing. Was it Thing? Was it they had Thing too? Wasn't it
Thing?
Yeah. Right.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna stop.
So that's was kind of the models. There was only had the 2 models, and then somehow or another I stopped. I got there was a period where everything was going up, and then near the end when I had to shut everything down, I blame myself because I should have saw that the economy, there was that 2008-9 was crashing, and I was giving it the gas when I should have been putting on the brakes. So that's how kind of everything ended. So but this time around I'm back with a vengeance, so it's not going to be.
We're back.
Yeah, it's going to be
Kre-Per Show.
take it to the next level.
Yeah, no, it's different times too.
Yeah. So there's some really interesting Kre-Per stuff that most people, I'm sure, didn't know, and because I made some wacky stuff. I had a Kre-Per belt.
Yeah.
That was actually it was a belt shaped like the sticker. Mm-hmm. It was almost, if you can imagine, a metal thing. The problem with the belt that was the Kre-Per belt is that these points here would poke you.
Especially
so that
when
was
you
not
would
a good idea.
go
the
down
Kre-Per
to
belt wasn't so great. I
into a
also
squat.
I had a Kre-Per wax. Now this is the actual
The mold.
the mold to make the
See that?
it was the original metal thing that makes the mold in plastic. So that would be repeated in, let's say, a plastic type of tray that would melt around it. I forgot how they made it, but there was a bunch of those heads, and they'd make this plastic tray. And I remember that's how I made the wax, because then you pour the wax into the in there, and you had the skull wax. And I also made some with this plastic that was food grade. Mm-hmm. So I made chocolate Kre-Per skeletons.
Oh, so you could actually eat it.
Yeah, you could eat them.
Oh,
yeah.
nice.
Yeah, they're chocolate ones. So I don't know if that would be fly again today, but there's a lot of stuff that I did.
Maybe if there's something in the chocolates.
Check this out. This is something you'd never guess.
This is my favorite.
Yeah, what this is right here. So,
up to the.
Yeah, it's still in its package, but I have yet to fly it because it's a Kre-Per kite.
Kre-Per kite.
Yeah, Kre-Per kite. Believe it or not, I don't know what I was thinking. A Kre-Per kite. Like, go figure.
Dual control, aerial combat.
Yeah.
Handles in line.
Yeah, we might have to fly that thing. I haven't opened it. I didn't sell that. I did not sell that many of them, as you probably guessed. But What was I thinking? Creeper kite. I don't know how that happened.
If you spot me in West LA, I'm gonna have this kite riding my board, using it as like a wind sail. Oh, that's so sick.
Yeah, it's actually a cool looking kite. Had like the skull thing on it, and it's I don't know.
Should we bring it back?
Hey, Team GrindKing, you like flying kites?
People are gonna start telling me, I'm like, you just
go
want
fly
all the
a
crazy
kite.
stuff.
That's what they should.
Fly a kite.
Go fly a kite.
Team GrindKing. I want the headband back. I want the battle kite.
So let's see what else. So I have some old ads. There were some really great ads. Kre-Per had some awesome ads, I thought.
Some ads that you probably couldn't get away with today, no doubt.
Yeah, there was some. Well, the one actually Ryan did this one.
And we're gonna have Ryan on really soon towards the end, so you'll get to hear from the director
Ryan
himself.
was the director of the Kre-Per Show, which was the idea was to do what the Creep Show.
Yeah.
There was a movie some of you guys may remember.
It's based on a Stephen King.
It was called Creep Show, and it had this. This is the actual original for the video. This was the actual Creep Show. It really was the graphic for the Creep Show movie. But I had this artist named Voodoo Daddy-O change. Voodoo Daddy. He was a sign painter.
Shout out to Voodoo Daddy-O.
Yeah,
I mean, come on, what a name.
He changed the Creep Show to Kre-Per Show, and then added the hands and the trucks in the hand. But the skull and all that was actual.
That was ready there.
Poster for the Creep Show. And
so sweet.
Yeah, that was cool. And what we did was we had a comic book theme because in the Creep Show they started off with like comics and then it would turn into like real people. So we did the same thing in that video, which was cool, I thought. And we were going to do like Kre-Per comics, Kre-Per comics. I don't know if you can see that, but Kre-Per comics was kind of an idea to do like a comic book series. We never really did it other than in the video Kre-Per Show.
If you guys are having a hard time seeing this right now, I'm going to put all of these up on our Instagram just so you can kind of get a vintage look back memory lane of Kre-Per. But yeah, this little girl in this image she's reading a little book, and here's the
Kre-Per belt
above her.
Here's the Kre-Per belt. You could show that later too, but that was the belt that poked you in the stomach.
That belt looks like it's going to cause a hernia.
Yeah,
it's like eventually down the road.
I don't think I'm going to bring back the Kre-Per belt, at least with that logo.
Well, for the masochists out there, they like being in pain.
Yeah, some people like pain, so maybe they'd like it. Then there were some clever ads I thought were like the movie Shining, a famous movie, older movie called The Shining with Jack Nicholson. There's the movie cover was like a woman screaming and the axe is being broken through the.
Here's Johnny.
Yeah, here's Johnny. But here's this one we did it with a Kre-Per truck coming through instead of the axe. So that was.
That's so sweet.
And then The Exorcist. People might remember the original Exorcist movie cover. Well, this is the Kre-Per-ist version of it, which had the skater standing there. And there was this thing I called it Kre-Per Invasion. So that was sort of our campaign. It was invasion. When Kre-Per first came out, it was like this invasion of something.
The invasion of the Kre-Per Snatcher.
And here's one that may not be so politically correct anymore. This was, you can't see it, but it's a disaster scene, and there's fire, there's people, and it's just buildings are wrecked. And the ad tagline said, what did it say?
It says
on the top.
Our new truck has arrived.
Yeah.
In the middle of a disaster scene.
Yeah, it was kind of funny.
Oh, man.
And then there was a wee man used to ride for GrindKing, but for some reason, I guess he rode Kre-Per too.
Guess he was riding for Kre-Per.
Here's an ad with wee man skating in a ledge in front of a church that says, you want to see.
Yeah. It says, keeping Satan off our streets.
Yeah.
And then you got Wee Man right there.
Yeah.
Riding Kre-Per trucks.
Maybe I should have said keep it skating.
Oh, wait, here we go. Skateboard truck is evil as you are.
Yeah, that was pretty corny. So, okay.
I love it. I like a little bit of the corny.
Here's an invasion thing with the Kre-Per. I call that
Kre-Per
guy the Phantom. And there's a secret.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, there's a secret.
There's an Easter egg.
There's a secret thing about Kre-Pers that I don't think anybody knew about that's hidden within the Kre-Per. It's the Phantom. Creeper.
People never figured it out.
There was a Phantom in the Kre-Per truck. There's actually not in the Invader, but in these Kre-Per trucks, there's a Phantom that could be discovered in it.
But you had this ad though, telling the secret, right? Or
no, that was just a logo of that was the that was the Kre-Per Phantom. Was this guy? Here I'll show you better on the sticker.
Yeah,
this sticker here, there was a lot of explanation.
You love to put secrets in your products, don't you?
So this sticker, which is a large version of it, was, if you look at the sticker, it's shaped. That shape of the sticker is the shape of the base plate.
Yep.
So that's the like this base plate here. That's kind of a crazy one. Let me get one that's. If you look at this base plate, it's this. That's the sticker. And then if you look at the guy in there, that's what I call the Kre-Per Phantom, and we'll show you why and where this Kre-Per Phantom came from. That strange looking thing.
We'll let you know.
Yeah. And then I had a sticker that was. Some of these stickers were really cool. Some of them I may not do again, but there was this was cool. That was the other version of the Kre-Per bat skull or whatever.
This reminds me of one of those blot papers when you go see a therapist. You're like, what is this? What does this look like?
Yeah, like the
like the blotters.
What do you see in there?
What do you see in there?
Tells you if you're nuts or not.
I see my future.
This there's a story about people may wonder, why did I make this logo like this? This was like the main Kre-Per logo, and it has like a kind of strange, kind of weird thing here, and it has a thing there, and it's upside down. See, if you go to any dictionary and you look up the word Kre-Per, like it's spelled, actually Kre-Per should be spelled Creeper.
This is the pronunciation.
It's the pronunciation way in a dictionary, and this is exactly how it looks in a dictionary.
Yeah, Kre-Per.
So it's spelled, Cree and the Kre-Per.
Ah.
So I was like, oh, that's so cool how the dictionary writes it like that. I just took it out of the dictionary.
Did you went into the dictionary to go see?
And the reason I came up with the name Kre-Per is that in the dictionary, Kre-Per, it's a low. I should have pulled out a dictionary. It's a low platform used with wheels, so kind of like a skateboard, but it's used really for the mechanics that work on your car. They use a Kre-Per to slide under your car to work on it.
And that's called a Kre-Per?
They lie down on it and they slide under your car it has low wheels.
No way.
But the way they described it, it sounded to me like a skateboard, because they said it was like a low platform with wheels on it. And I was going, oh, that's it, Kre-Per.
Sounds like a skateboard to me, yeah.
But it was also, it had creepy, all kind of went along with the idea.
That's awesome.
Yeah, so that's how Kre-Per came to be.
I love bands that find their names through just opening a dictionary. Like the Grateful Dead found their name by popping the dictionary open.
Yeah.
And then it's like, oh, they're Grateful Dead, and let's call our band that. But that's an awesome story.
And then this is a guy, and his shadow is the K. I don't like that one. I'm not going to do that one again.
Yeah, whoever wins the costume contest too, we'll throw some stickers in there.
Yeah.
For you, yeah.
Yeah, it'll be, you'll get maybe, well.
Listen, too, Donald obviously has amazing costume taste, so I'm going to leave it up to him to do the judging on the costume. I'm going to watch all of them, but I think you're going to have to do. Oh, you're welcome. Please turn the light on.
Okay, so let's see.
Don't turn me on, but you can turn the light on for us to see.
Have her turn me on.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's see. Where's the?
Careful of this because it might unrecord.
Yeah. So there was some interesting. There was another sticker that was kind of cool. Where'd it go? Oh yeah, this was kind of cool. I don't know. Maybe some of these I'll have to do some new ones, but I'll probably bring back a couple of the original ones. This Kre-Per Crow.
Kre-Per Crow.
Yeah, Crow.
Oh, that's awesome.
Good for Halloween, I guess.
Yeah.
And then
it's good for any time.
This is the one that came on the truck when you bought every truck. GrindKing was the first company to put a sticker with every truck, and I still do that. And Kre-Per, of course, followed suit. And it came out with a little base plate and the Phantom Kre-Per guy, and it had these. This was missing it, but there was two other little tiny stickers. I took up every real estate on this thing. I try to make, little tiny stickers even.
Yeah, within the bigger sticker.
Yeah. And then let's see another. This is one with. That's the one, the Kre-Per Phantom dude, and there's a whole invasion of them, and the little things sticking out are axles. Oh yeah, here's the awesome. Kre-Per. Here's the Kre-Per.
It kind of looks like a cemetery fence.
Yeah, here's the Kre-Per Phantom.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah. So, Yeah, so that's pretty much it for the graphics. And we're, like I say, anyone out there, please suggest whether we should bring it back with a crazy look or
A little more mellowed out.
mellow or even crazier.
Yeah, and this is down the line. We're trying to focus right now as much as we can.
Yeah,
on
this
the
is
locker.
Halloween 2025.
Yeah,
so.
Halloween 2025. That's our goal.
And
if
we'll
you want us to
probably,
bring it back.
I'll probably offer the same kick flipper thing that we're doing with the locker.
Yeah,
So that you could get the ones that pre-order will get it first and at a like probably a 30% discount again, because the idea is that anyone that pre-orders it and pays up front early deserves a reward for that. So
yeah. Oh, and by the way, yeah, people asking in the comments, I'll answer your questions now. We haven't put up Kick Flipper yet. We haven't put up a pre-order site, but we will be very soon. We're going to keep you updated on Instagram, on YouTube. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Well, I think maybe by the next episode.
Yeah, by the next episode, we're going to give you some more information.
Yeah, if not already have that link.
Because I have seen people like, where's the link? Where's the link? The link's not up yet.
Yeah.
But right now, we're just trying to get you guys excited. We want to put more images out there.
Yeah, and here was the Kre-Per team, by the way. That was the punk rock Kre-Per team.
I've heard some stories about these guys.
Ryan has some stories about that.
Yeah, he'll definitely bring them in.
So,
yeah.
I guess maybe we should show. I think I'm going to let's show the Phantom.
Okay.
The Phantom of the Kre-Per. So there's something that's like most people don't know, but there's a way to get this Phantom out of the truck. You can't see him, but there's a certain way he appears, and it's kind of spooky. So we're gonna show you how to do that.
Awesome. So why don't we'll cut here. You guys can come with us. We're going to show you the little secret in the Kre-Per truck, and then we'll have a little chat with Ryan.
Yeah.
Director of the Kre-Per Show.
Okay.
Yeah. Sound good?
All right. Hey, happy Halloween out there.
Wait.
Don't forget to like and subscribe.
There we go.
It's important because we want this channel to grow. And the more we grow and the more you guys support us and hopefully at the Kick Flipper too, you're going to keep seeing more and more innovations. That's what this brand is going to be about. GrindKing Kre-Per. You're going to my goal till I die will be to keep coming up with as many innovations to progress skateboarding as I can muster up. And there's going to be...
You're the idea man.
Yeah. I got some bright ideas.
You got some bright ideas. And guys, thank you so much for all the support, all the comments.
Yes,
it's really amazing.
It really is encouraging and makes me just want to keep designing new stuff.
Gets me up every morning. So... All right, let's do this. Let's go see the secret.
All right.
Peace out, guys.
So we talked about the Phantom of the Kre-Per. This guy here. Let me show you how to get him out of the truck. All you need is a flashlight. And there he is. There's the Kre-Per Phantom. And you can get him to grimace a little bit. Watch. A little grimace there.
What's up, Ryan? How you doing?
Hey, what's up?
Hey,
Good.
my name's Ryan too. It's good to meet you.
It's two Ryans.
You too, man.
Yeah.
Good to meet you.
Can
I
thanks
say
for waiting
something real
and being
quick before you
patient.
start?
What was that?
Can I say something before you all start?
Oh,
Yeah,
for sure. Yeah, please.
So with the election coming up, I just felt like I needed to say this so everybody goes out and votes.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Make sure you elect Chris Edom. City
funny.
Council, man. Look at this. El Segundo,
Hey.
Chris Edom.
You got my vote.
Yeah. Yeah. Vote or
that's
die
cool.
right now,
No,
for
that's,
sure.
That's Chris. Did you see that yet?
See what?
That's
that?
Chris Edom. He used to work
Yeah.
over with you guys.
Yeah,
okay.
Chris. Yeah, he'll like that. I can't wait to tell him.
Awesome.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Well, you heard
I hope he
Ryan
wins
here.
that. I'll be so stoked if he wins.
That'd be awesome. Well, man, we're so excited to have you on. Obviously, it took us a little while to get all set up. We got Kre-Per everything going on here on the table. There's Kre-Per trucks. We set up for this spooky Halloween episode. And we just wanted to talk to you and kind of get some background and tell us a little bit about, how you met Donald and how the Kre-Per Show got started. So I'm going to kind of let you take it on here.
Well, first I was working with his brother, Michael, which I hope he's doing okay. I haven't seen him in years. I don't know what's going on with that. But I worked for 1984, the clothing company he was doing. And I did the video for him. I was managing that whole thing. And after all that Von Dutch stuff went down with the guys bringing the guns in and all that kind of stuff, I just got
Murder,
tired of
celebrity,
working there.
death.
Huh?
Murder, celebrity. You see that Hulu documentary that came out?
Yeah. So I was there during all that, and I was like, you know what? With that asshole, I don't mean to curse. Sorry. With that jerk, what's his name? Tony.
Tony Sorensen.
I'm over
yeah.
this. So I left, and I ended up starting with the termite video for Donald. And what's her name? Serena, or what's her name? Shireen. She was working with the termite kids. So I was like, I'll film a video. And we did the termite video, and then ended up doing the Kre-Per video. And I saw your guys' podcast yesterday. So I know, or not yesterday, but I watched the last one. I wasn't the team manager. That was Ian. I was just the guy that filmed and edited the videos.
Okay, right. Okay, well, you were, but basically you did a lot of work with the team at making that video. That was
Yeah, I just don't want to I want Ian to see it and be like, I was a team manager. He did a good job as a team manager. But so we ended up going on that tour and to film for the video. And as far as the concept goes, I was just like, I'm a fan of horror movies, so Kre-Per trucks is kind of like a horror truck anyway. And I was like, well, Creep Show, let's do Kre-Per Show. And I think Greg, I don't know who did it, but they did they hired a guy to do a painting. I think it was your buddy, Donald. He painted, hand painted that skateboard with the Kre-Per truck.
That was Voodoo Daddy-O, I think. Yeah, he did. This guy was a sign painter, and he painted made it look like the original Creep Show cover.
He actually added the trucks and
truck
the board
in there,
to the
I'm going to show that. I have we have some of that, all the original stuff I have.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah. And then, so then we just decided to do the whole Creep Show. I don't know if you saw it, but it has that original comic book thing where it turns the comic book
super
into
sick. That was I think, made it to me it was extra special because you never saw that before in a video.
Yeah. And that was the whole concept, only, with the, with all the little skits, they didn't come out exactly how I would like them, but they've been pretty good. Like the elder abuse one, that was Ian's wife. Remember?
Yeah,
Pee-wee's knocking her over.
Yeah,
and then
abuse to the elders, all the stuff.
Wait, so that was his wife. So it was domestic abuse and elderly abuse in a costume.
Yeah, that was Ian's wife pretending to be an old lady. Yeah. So that was that little sketch. The whole porn star thing. Ian hooked that up. We just wanted some girls, but he brought those ladies over, and they were kind of wild. And we had prosthetic nipples coming out, like horns on their nipples, and weird horns and demons. They were supposed to be eating them up, and we tried our best. I'm not really the best movie maker, but we tried our best to make it like a horror movie kind of thing with Dave Rule and his whole Skatanic Rednecks. That was his music, so that's what we were doing with all that. It's pretty funny.
Yeah, I mean, it wasn't. I think the most hardcore part of that was when they peed in the alley.
Oh right, yeah. Man, you don't even know when we went to go get food in the drive-thru, they were acting crazy in the drive-thru for the drive-thru guy and stuff, and I was just kind of like, oh, I didn't film all that, but it was, I was into it. It was cool for me, having naked chicks around and stuff.
Yeah,
but
doesn't sound
it was
bad.
a little bit over the top, that kind of stuff for a skate video, but. I just came off the termite video where everything had to be real for kids.
Right. Well, we did call it the anti-video
there too, because I took those kids to the Spearmint Rhino, the strip club, and I said, "Hey, kids, you want to go pet the rhinos?" And go in there as a petting zoo, and they walked in the strip club, and the security kicked them out, and Mauricio was in charge of them, and then their parents were with us, so it wasn't like I did it without their parents, but
right,
that was a little crazy.
Where did you find that guy at the beginning of the video who's like, "Oh, Kre-Per trucks"? Oh, now we're talking about something.
Oh, he was I think he was in Arizona. He was just some homeless guy in Arizona, so we just told him to say stuff, and he did.
He said it perfectly. It's such a just good intro, right into it. I love that part.
Yeah, we stayed in I forget whose house it was. We stayed at somebody's house in Arizona that had a ramp, and we all slept on the ramp. And it was I don't know if you see that footage, but there's trash cans full of beer cans. That was all of us drinking beers the whole time.
Yeah.
It was like, it was crazy. And then, and in that video, I don't know if you know this, but the big thing about that video is Pee-wee. We went to Sunset Car Wash, which is like a legendary spot.
Yeah, right into the bank right there, right?
And he ollied that thing and pulled it like 2 a.m. or 3 a.m.
Yeah,
like
that was crazy.
Until sun came up. And he did it before Greco did it. And Greco got the cover of Trans World. Even though Pee-wee did it first, like we had photos and everything, but they didn't, they have their little politics. So I guess they just, they put Greco on the cover or whatever doing that or in the magazine, and Pee-wee got kind of hosed. He did it before them. So that's a big deal. Like to do that car wash.
No, that was a serious trick, because that was a pretty gnarly drop and it had a kink at the bottom.
Yeah, and I feel like him doing that trick first for Kre-Per should have like put Kre-Per more on the map. But they had their little thrasher and then have their, what do you call, like the NorCal?
Yeah, it's the skate politics. Yeah, that was the trouble back then with all the magazines had their own little companies going along with it, so it was always difficult for a smaller company like me to get on a cover or get some love from the magazines, because they were just always promoting their own stuff. But that's changed, fortunately.
That trick kind of made me feel like they should have like gave him his props instead of like giving someone else who, they're all about who did it first. And then, he did it before Greco, and then he still didn't get on there. But I mean, Greco's good. I'm not saying anything against Greco, but I feel like,
you think Greco would like these glasses? This was the Halloween costume here. You probably can't really see them.
I'll give it's hard to see, but yeah. I just see a glare. Oh, there we go.
Yeah.
Is that like one big one?
It's like a spoon glasses. I was gonna be a pothead, because everybody on the podcast episodes keeps calling us potheads and crackheads, it seems like, in the comments. So I was gonna wear a pot, but I got headphones on, so I'm missing the costume.
Oh, there's who's saying I'm a crackheads?
I don't know, man. Every time in the comments they're like, "Oh, you're smoking your weight in the devil's grass," and I'm like, "No, I'm just a new dad. I'm tired."
Oh,
but yeah, man.
Well, we might have to do a Kre-Per show too.
Yeah. Would you do that, or would it get a little too crazy? It's a little bit. I wonder if we get in trouble these days.
Shit, I'd have to go down. I don't know if you want me to do it, but I think someone should do it.
Yeah, I mean, because it has sort of like that video had its own thing going for sure.
Well, we went on tour again, and we went to Oregon on the second one. Do you remember that?
Kind of vaguely. It's all kind of vague memories.
And you'll probably remember that Ian crashed the van. No, he didn't crash it, but he hit a deer.
Oh, remember that? I do kind of remember that. Yeah, that's right.
He hit a deer and totaled the van. So we were in Oregon, and it was all the Kre-Per guys. And when he hit the van, everyone was safe, but it totaled, like the whole front end got smashed in. Oh, no. And it didn't total it. They fixed it. But we were there for a couple days waiting, and I remember when we got out of the van, I'm filming because I'm like, oh, let me get my camera. And the deer was still alive. And these like rednecks came up and had a gun rack on their truck. And I said, hey, the deer's still suffering. Can I use your shotgun and put it out of its misery? And the guy said, no, deer season don't start till tomorrow. We ain't shooting it. And I was like, so it's sitting there suffering. And then all of a sudden, Swanson pulls out a beer and starts pouring it in the deer's mouth while it's gargling. And then they start peeing on it.
What?
And they're doing all this crazy stuff. And then I'm pretty wild, but you could hear me on the video asking, does someone else want to film this? Because this ain't cool. I'm all pissed off that they're hurting the little animal. And they're all like posing with it. And, Big Brother was with us. So they did a Big Brother article. So Big Brother's not around anymore. But if you find that issue, it's the whole Kre-Per tour on that issue of Big Brother that shows the whole deer incident. It's pretty crazy.
We got to go back in the archives and try to find that. That's nuts.
I had one,
but filming.
Seth Dunkel, or I don't know how to say his name, Seth Dunk. He was on the team. He asked me if I still had that issue. I sent it to him because he wanted it. But so I mailed it to him. So he probably has a copy of it.
We got to get a hold of that. I want to see that.
I know.
For sure.
Well, that video actually, to this day, the skating's kind of held up in that video.
Yeah, I showed it here in the skate shop. And all the guys, the younger guys, were watching it, and they were like, "Oh, damn! Look at all all the stuff we're doing, all the pools. Like those guys could skate rails, pools, everything. You know, Swanson was doing all kinds of crazy stuff. Like he would go find weird obstacles and make his own tricks. And then you got Dave Rule who could kill it on any pool. And we were in Texas on that tour, and there was an abandoned neighborhood. Like the whole neighborhood was blocked off, and we jumped the fence, and we couldn't. We cleaned out the pool and skated it. That's that crazy, like, I don't know, amoeba looking pool where it had a fire in it. I don't know if you saw there was a fire in it to light it up. We didn't have lights. And the next day we went and we got swarmed by some undercover CIA, or I don't know what they were. There was some kind of weird, it wasn't cops, but it was some kind of weird organization with badges and stuff that they wanted to arrest us or something because we were inside of this gated community that was all like, the whole community was like blocked off, quarantined or something. I don't know what was happening, but we climbed over and skated the pool.
For all you know.
So there's a lot of crazy stories from that tour, from that Kre-Per video.
Yeah, well, you know, so what are you doing today? These days, you're out in North Mississippi.
Well, yeah, I'm in Tupelo, Mississippi. It's like home of Elvis. But this is what we got. This is our little bowl, the skate shop. It's Change Skate Shop.
Oh, nice.
That's a little bowl, and let me show you.
What's the name of the shop? What's the name of your place?
It's called Change Skate Shop, and every year they do like a 3-day festival, like a skate festival. All the some like Christian Asoy showed up 2 years ago, and a bunch of skaters come, and they close down the streets and have like a bunch of artists come, like Jason Adams came and sold his art, and a bunch of like skate artists. And then they have like 80 different crews all over, like Alabama, Tennessee, Mississippi, Louisiana. They all come down and we build these ramps in the street. It's called Change Fest. And it's like kind of like a city festival.
Change Skate Shop.
What I'm doing now is it's called the Hand Pie Guy.
Oh, like Australian hand pies.
Well, apparently Ryan has come up with some like really killer recipes that people are going nuts for out there.
Yeah, I love hand pies.
Yeah. We're almost sold out today, but like, let me show you. There's a little kitchen back here. It's a mess right now because we're still working, but I make all the dough, and see all these little empanadas here?
Yeah.
See them?
Oh, I'm getting hungry.
But anyway, we're about sold out. I have about an order. I have an order for like 10 dozen right now from a coffee shop, and I make about 500 a day. They're about $4 each.
What an amazing concept! I just want to come over there and skate and eat ham pies.
Empanadas and skateboards.
Yeah, I mean, what's better than that?
Yeah, and it's like it's all these southern flavors. Like I got a Cajun meat pie. And like
that sounds good. You're making me hungry.
Yeah, it's good. I mean, it's like a little niche, and there's nothing like that around here. So I found a way to make some money without having to work for anybody. So, but the skate shop is cool. Like right now, it's dead just because it's like between lunchtime and dinner time. So it's kind of like a slow time. But usually this bowl's going off with big sessions, and it's fun here. So
yeah.
I'm overworked.
We'll put a link to your store so people can check it out.
Yeah, we'll put all this up on the video. From our last video, we kind of got a big upkick in subscribers, so we're getting some views. So hopefully people see this, and next time they're in Mississippi, they check out Change Skate Shop and eat some of those southern hand pies.
Now look, we got our truck display here. We need to get some of those new GrindKings in here.
Yeah. We're gonna get them over there,
and
for
the
sure.
Kre-Pers.
Yeah,
I think they'll like the Kre-Pers. I think these kids are. There's like a different group of people nowadays. I think they're gonna like these Kre-Pers. The whole bat style is creepy stuff.
Well, I'm gonna bring the plan is to bring it back next Halloween. But it was so interesting about when I had the Kre-Per team, because a lot of people when I first had it, like, oh, it's a gimmick. It's that's not what pros aren't gonna like it. But the funny thing is, the Kre-Per team was actually more of a hardcore team than the GrindKing team.
Yeah, they're more like punk guys.
More punk rock guys seem to like it, and so the new Kre-Per we'll see how the next new generation go, whether they like that or whether it's going to be too crazy for them. But I think it's got it. I think it might have been ahead of its time. So I think maybe Kre-Per has got another. It could come back from the dead.
We need to bring some of the grit back to skateboarding.
I see the comments are like, well, it has little hand grips for mall grabs and stuff.
Yeah,
that somebody said that. Yeah. Yeah, totally.
Yeah,
I've seen that a bunch. People
have always said that.
Well, it was the anti-truck. It wasn't made for skateboarding. It was really just Halloween prop, and it worked as a skateboard truck as well.
Yeah. Yeah. Did you see on the video? It says the anti-video.
Yeah, I got it right
Yeah.
here. Skateboarding goes to hell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And hey,
Yeah.
listen,
Hey,
if you dislike
Donald, you
skateboarding,
remember
women,
the
and
ad
beer,
with the sheep, right?
what was that?
I have a copy of that ad with the sheep too. Where I put all those blow up sex sheep.
Oh
in,
yeah, I have
surrounding
that.
the
I found
black
the ad. I've got the ad. I have the ad for that I'm gonna show.
That was my ad. You got to do the independent one though that we were talking about. That'd be great.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Well.
Yeah, but not the one with the armbands. I think we.
Yeah,
you pass on
that's
that
a little too far.
Yeah. You know, I did one last thing. I did I did an ad for Big Brother. I tried to do, and they said no way. And it was I wanted to do it for Kre-Per, and they said even Big Brother said no, we're not doing that. It was like you want me to say what it is?
Yeah, please.
Yeah, man,
yeah.
So it was a wire hanger, and it had like a blood drip off the hook, and it said help keep the population low, and it said team physician.
Oh man, we might have to cut that.
It was over the top. It was too much. I know it was.
Yeah. Let's see if YouTube takes us down for even talking about that.
Huh?
I said, let's see if YouTube takes us down for even talking about that.
Nah, yeah, no, I know you're on
YouTube,
good. Huh? Yeah,
I know.
Well, it was about pushing the edge, and he definitely, that was. I think Ryan accomplished that in the video. It pushed the edge.
I think we need to bring a little bit of grit back to skate culture a little bit. So I think the right time is probably now to bring Kre-Per back. But
yeah, I might have been a little too out there, Donald. I'm sorry about that.
No, hey, you know what? I think it's a cult classic now, so I think you did fine. I think it actually the way it was perfect because that's skateboarding. You got to be a little bit not afraid to. Some people might get offended, but that's skateboarding,
Every day.
You know what? I got to tell you, though, that was probably one of my funnest jobs working over there with you. That was the best job ever.
Yeah, I missed the crew from before. We'll have to have a reunion at some point. Maybe one day we'll have to get Mauricio and Chris and all the original OGs we'll have some sort of a reunion.
Yeah. That'd be cool. Yeah, I got to get back over there. I plan on making a trip to California soon for like about a month. I'll have to come down to Santa Monica or Venice or wherever you are. Are you still in Malibu or something?
Well, right now I'm in downtown, but I'm planning to move back to the west side, hopefully around Venice, within a year. I'm trying to get things going again. If it goes well, we're going to be going back there. Not if, when it goes well.
Back to our roots.
Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, I can't wait. I can't wait to see how these trucks do.
Right on.
Yeah, we're stoked on it.
We'll have to get some up there to your store, and that'll that's a for sure.
So the owner of this shop is Matt Robinson. I'm going to tell him about it. I haven't showed him. He hasn't been in for a few days, so I'm going to let him know. Get some whenever you're ready. We'll get some orders going, and then when that Change Festival happens, it just happened. It's next year. I'll let you know when that is. You might want to come out for that because it's a whole southern. It's like a whole. I don't know, like culture out here of skaters that I didn't really know existed, and they rip too. They're like really good skaters out here.
Okay,
that sounds amazing. I'd love to come out to Mississippi. I want to come out just for those pies.
There's a couple guys. Yeah, you should. there's a couple guys out here that probably need to be sponsored that don't even think they can be, and they're some of the best riders I've seen. So there's one guy named Jay Lutz and a couple other guys in the team here. You probably get them some flow when you get started.
Okay.
Get all these. I'll let you know. But yeah, if you guys ever want to come down to Tupelo, you got a place to stay, and you can come. I'll take you to like all these blues spots, and there's so much good food out here.
That sounds amazing.
Well, it sounds great. I'll have to put that on the list of things to do in the near future.
All right.
Traveling GrindKing band. Yeah. Got to get out there for sure. But Ryan, thank you so much, man. Thanks for coming on and talking about
no problem. I can't believe you still have that hat, that light costume out after all these years.
Yeah, I wear it every Halloween because it works. Everywhere I go, I just I have fun with it.
You've had that for that long?
Awesome.
I've had it for
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah, all right. Was that you guys need anything else? You got any other questions about it?
Unless you got anything else you want to shout out on the pod. Yeah.
I can't think of anything except for Chris Edom. I don't know.
Yeah,
If
make
go.
sure we vote for Chris.
Vote for Chris Eden.
Yeah.
And you're
If
the
you're in
vice.
the
I
South
guess you'll
Bay,
be the
if anyone's
vice.
in the South Bay. Yeah, if
You'll be the
El
V.
Segundo,
Chris
go vote.
Edom and Tate. Edom Tate.
Edom Tate. Love it.
Yeah. All right.
All right.
Thank
All
you
right,
so
Ryan.
much.
Nice meeting you. Donald,
Nice to
I'll
meet
talk
you,
to
Ryan.
soon, man.
Great catching
All
up,
right, later.
Ryan.
Let's talk soon.
All right.
All right.
All right.
Yep.